Today we're going to be talking about college movies and shows. So, when I first started Stomp is honestly one of my favorite movies. I used to love Columbus Short, but even when he was like the Britney Spears choreographer, like he did so good in that movie. Like him as a dancer, it looked so artsy and theatrical and perfect. Like him as a dancer in that movie is perfect. The opposite, Chris Brown was his brother in it. He ended up getting unalive at the beginning of it. I shouldn't laugh at this bit again. It always makes me laugh because of when Columbus Short DJ, his name is DJ in the movie. Columbus Short character cries over Chris Brown's body. He says, "Somebody do something." That makes me laugh every time.
Somebody do something.
I would say cut, child, because he gonna spit all over him. Somebody do something. That makes me laugh every time. I shouldn't laugh, but it makes me laugh every time. Somebody do something. Ooh, I wish they would have did like that movie again, but switched it. I love Columbus Short in it. I'm just saying, I would have loved to see Chris Brown going off to college and what that would have been. Indeed, if Columbus Short character would have got alive, like how that would have been. I wish they would have did. I ain't never seen a movie do that. Do one movie from one point of view and then do another movie from somebody. Like, what if this would happen? Like from another point of view. Like that's somebody concept for somebody to take and get, but. It just makes me laugh. Like him dancing. I love dance movies. Like, you know me, you know I love a dance movie, especially growing up. I love the dance movie. I love something. I love You Got Served. I love Honey. I love Say the Last Dance. Although watching it back now, it's a little cringy, but I love Say the Last Dance. Like I love a dance movie. Bring It On. It ain't kind of dance cheerleading, but they dancing. Like I love a dance movie. I didn't really get into the Step Ups. I seen the first one with Channing Tatum. I don't really remember. It wasn't like one of my favorites, but yeah, I love a dance movie. So Stomp is probably the movie that made me want to go to college. I know obviously Different World, which I'm gonna talk about, and obviously Drumline, which I'm gonna talk about too, but Stomp was like the final stamp because it came after those. Like it was the final stamp. It was just so good. Like he was just like the perfect character that Megan Good was in it. It was just so good. You was like, you want your life to be like something, or it was just so good to be like. He was just so, his character was stubborn. Like he made it all about him. Then at the club, Neo was in it. Neo was his roommate, whatever. He was a good roommate, and he was an older person, which is not usually how it works. Usually, if you're a freshman, you be in a freshman dorm, you don't room. But I don't know how all schools work, but you don't room with somebody that's like a senior or a junior. I don't really know what he was, but it's kind of weird that Neo character hadn't pledged all that time when he was maybe he was a sophomore. He made it seem like he was really big school, but maybe he was a sophomore. I don't know if they really said. I know he was more than a freshman, but I don't know what grade he was. I just assumed he was senior, like growing up. I don't know, because if he was a senior, he waited till his final year. And if he was a sophomore, then too. Wait, hold on. This ain't make no sense because at a HBCU, which is that's what it was, because it was Clark. Well, it was supposed to be Clark in Atlanta, whatever. They had this whole little thing that Megan Good told him to go to the honors hall. And he was a freshman, but he pledged. And at HBCUs, if you're a freshman, you ain't supposed to be able to pledge. So I just thought about that. I don't know about that. I don't know how that was working. But two, I don't know. See, I don't know if he can't, because I don't think his brother, he was older brother. Chris Brown was supposed to be probably 18, college age, but Columbus Short was older than him, so maybe he was older. So I don't know. I don't know how that worked. Like, I don't think he was necessarily freshman age. And then if the Megan, I don't think she was a freshman, so that's what I'm saying. I think the ages maybe was the same, but him coming in, he just came in maybe as a freshman. I don't know how it worked. Did he take classes before? And I doubt it, because it's based on his character. And then was a sophomore. I don't know. Oh, I love his uncle. He said, "Strike three, wow." He was telling him the rules. He was like, "Strike three, wow." Columbus Short had the nerve to try to leave and go back home. He said he saw he wasn't in his room. He pulled up at the airport and said, "Oh, you gonna get your nerve behind in the car? I'm not playing with you." And then the uncle's wife, mother. I like her as a mother. She was the mother in Half and Half. Dee Dee, mother in Half and Half, and she usually like is the mother and stuff. I like her as actor, but he has stole. The uncle has stole. So I'm using quotations, air quotes. Him from the Megan's daddy, who was the president.
I dated Will Palmer back at Truth, my junior and most of my senior year, until I met your uncle.
So this girl?
Back when they was in school. It's like, what is going on? But yeah, some here is really good. They kind of did try to do, I don't think it was a 2. Was it a 2 technically? I don't know. I think it was kind of like a remake. Say that Advance. It was a 2 comedy short was in it. I think that was, I don't think it's a remake. I think it's a remake. I don't think it's a 2. I don't know if they titled it 2, but like all the Bring It Homes aren't 2. They're just remaking the movie over and over again. The second one obviously wasn't great, but again, I know it was a remake of Drumline too. We're gonna talk about Drumline after, but Stomp was so good. It's such a good movie. I love that movie. It's one of my favorite movies. I love that movie. It's so good. And his character, when he thought all the frat was trying to come to him because they wanted him to be in it. But you know, one of the guys in it was Megan's boyfriend, but obviously Columbus wanted Megan, so it is what it is. So he obviously didn't like him, but he when all the dudes had to come from, you know, he from the jail, he used to fight, and he grabbed the shovel like, oh, I thought he was fighting. He was like, nah, then they did the gardening for him. I'll let you get back to your gardening.
That's enough. Let's let Mr. DJ get back to his gardening.
So good. I love this movie is so good. This one, people don't say this as a black love story because obviously it's about college and about fraternities, but this is a love story for real because Columbus heard Megan good. Like when he was like, he was like, I know everything about you.
Like your earrings, they're nice. I know, right?
Yeah. You noticed them?
I noticed everything about you.
She was like, you do not know everything about me. She was like, what's my favorite color? He was like, I would say green because your car is green. Your favorite ring you have in is green. And I thought he was going, so he paid attention.
Well, you always wear green eyeshadow. Your favorite ring has green in it. And I'm gonna bet your car is green. Right?
The dude that she was dating didn't pay attention to her at all. Because she was like, she asked him like, what's my favorite color? He was like, blue. These ain't the actual colors. I can't remember the actual colors. He was like, blue. She was like, no, wait. Black? She's like, child.
What's my favorite color?
Red, what? No. Blue. What's this about?
We done, child.
My favorite color's green.
Because I think he proposed to her or something. And then how he proposed, it was like, how he did it. It was like, what are you doing? I love Stomp. I can go on and on about Stomp. I'm a bit short character. DJ was playing when he was like, Megan, he really wanted her. He really pursued her. He was like, he went to, he found out she was a tutor. He went, I think she was tutoring like history or something. Government history, whatever. Let's just say history. She was tutoring history, so he went, and I think she was the girl. She was the girl helping him, like behind the booth, or she was the girl next to him. I can't remember. He was from Nanny McCain. I remember that. But he was like, what was her name? April? I think her name was April. Don't quote me out. I'm saying it's my favorite movie. I can't remember no characters. April. I think her name was April. But he was like, what does she tutor? April tutor? And then the girl told him, he said, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then when Megan Good saw him, or April saw him, whatever, she was looking like, child, I know you did a tutor, just do this.
Like, I'm gonna work that hard to get your attention. Like, I mean, you fine, but you ain't all that. You know what I'm saying? Did I set this up?
And the whole time, another part of this movie, people probably don't even pay attention to maybe laugh. He was highlighting the whole book. You know, you're supposed to highlight key points. He was highlighting the whole book. Whoever thought of that? That was funny. He was highlighting the whole book. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you highlighting? And you highlighting the whole book. That was hilarious. But at the end of the tutor session, he was like, look, whatever asked me whatever thing for the lesson, because either she thought he wasn't paying attention, or because he was playing, thought he wasn't paying attention, or she just thought, you know, he didn't know the information. But either he wasn't really paying attention to her, which he had to know what she was talking about, or he already was good in history. He just obviously wanted her to tutor him, but or both, whatever. But towards the end, he was like, okay, well, I know we've been tutoring for a long time. I'm want to take you out to eat, whatever, just want to eat, whatever. And she was like, okay. He was like, ask me anything from the lesson, and if I get it right, you take it. And then she asked him something. He started looking at the book. That book is low-key funny. He started looking at the book. And then she was like, bye, you don't know.
Democrats' political response to the Great Depression of the 1930s. Some other time, maybe.
Then he was like, did you mean, did he start saying, what she asked, or this? I was confused, but she thought it was very charming. He was like, oh, did you mean this, and this, or that? Then she was looking like, oh, he played me, he know what he talking about.
By political response, were you referring to the Republicans' belief that the marketplace would correct itself as opposed to the New Deal laid out by the Democrats? Is that the way you phrased it?
Then they went out. When he was like, me and my uncle's truck, and they went out. Just talking about colleges was like, see how this made me want to go to like college? I was like, I have to find a DJ. And I got a DJ, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. But his character was just so good. Like, he was just so complex in everything. Like, he was gonna fight who or whatever. He was funny. He great dancer. Curly, he was smart. He knew what she was talking about. It was just good. His character was good. That was a good character arc. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they really ate that. They really ate Stomp the arc. She did Neo, and it was good too. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Showtime. Didn't the main dude in the fraternity he actually ended up pledging in? He couldn't even dance. It was very weird. Like, I'm like, why is he the lead? Oh, yeah. And when he freestyled in the empty pool, where they was doing their practices at. But then the ending. Because you know you actually have to, like, when you do a movie like that, you have to actually do, like, if you're doing a dance movie, you actually have to have a choreographer. So not only are you acting, but you actually have to put together a whole show. So they put together that whole step show. Like, and it was great.
One word.
Bitches.
Like, just the battle was just, it was so great. After they won, Carmen Short and his frat won, and made him run on stage, and she in the picture at the end. I'm like, why is she in a photo? Why did she run on stage? Now she in a photo, and she ain't supposed to be in a photo. Stomp the Arc, I talked to people about Stomp the Arc. I love Stomp the Arc, as you can see. I just love it. So it's so good. I'm about to watch it. Actually, I'm gonna watch it again. It's just so good. It's so funny. Drumline, obviously amazing. They gotta be stubborn characters, like, because Nick Cannon was a stubborn character too. Who was in it? So I don't know. He was a hothead, obviously. What did he say his daddy when he after graduation? Because I made it without you, did it? Echo did. I made it without you. That was so dramatic. I loved it.
So I hope you're proud, because I made it without you.
Because then he was a freshman. I think she was a senior or junior. Like, what is going on? Like, what is happening? They were trying to say he demanded so much that he got somebody that was, you know, whatever. Oh, then, what's his name? What is his name? Jason Weaver was in that. I used to love Jason Weaver too. He was in that. My love, is all that. Be easy.
One love. All that. Be easy.
Because he was secret. See, he was a freshman too. That must not have been HBCU. I think it was though, because he pledged too. Because they didn't know what he was doing because he was all tired and stuff. And he was also on the drumline, which that's strict too. People always talk about fraternities, but that'd be strict too. When you white shirt, I think that's what they call it. You know, on the drumline. So he was a freshman too when he played. So I don't know. That was I don't know.
Yo, hey, yeah.
And then obviously the girl, she did her one hand push-ups, and they was struggling to do push-ups. Tab.
You might want to do some girl push-ups because, you know, guys like a little something soft to hold on to. Damn.
Nick Cannon was Jason Weaver roommate. He didn't wake him up. He was like, frankly, sir, I'm not his mother. Because the dude asked him, like, why you didn't wake up? Frankly, I'm not his mother.
Who was your roommate?
Devin, Miles.
Well, why didn't you wake him?
I'm not his mother, sir.
I don't know why he didn't wake up. That was actually wrong. He could have said, hey, dude, we going.
I'm gonna go through it slow. Pay attention.
He did not read music, but he could just hear it and do it. So when they went to him to do it to see if because he wasn't listening. He did it.
First game's a week away, so you're gonna have to step up to the learning curve quick. So take out your sheet music.
Need to do something. I want to do this. Had to be set up. He's like, that'll work.
Yeah, that'll work.
So good. It's a tuba thing, shawty. So good. Spanking that ass,
On Brown and spanking that ass, spanking that ass.
so good. It's so good. Drum roll's good. It's a love drum roll. I think I went to the theaters to see drum roll. I also went to the theaters, I think, to see Something Yard too. Had Something Yard on DVD, I believe. So, you know, they used to have them scenes, deleted scenes. We were at the theaters. We were at the theaters. We were at the woo. Oh, I said I went back. This one didn't do nothing, but Coach Carter was real. Like based on something like an actual person. So, but I wish they would have did like showed them in college. That would have been good because that was Coach Carter is one of my favorites. I feel like I had that on DVD too. But what was I talking about? Oh, drumline. And then when he started beating on the other people's drum. I'll start fighting. He was like, thank you for throwing for me. He was like, I wasn't throwing for you. She left him dry. Now she wanted to introduce her to his parents no more. And he was like, later on, he was like, well, I heard when you introduced to her parents, you left me. After that, you didn't even try to call me or talk to me, nothing. You just left me by myself. Everybody done turned their back. He had to read the rule book. He didn't know what was going on. Then Jason Weed was wrote his head trying to let him know what it meant. He's like, stay ahead of the game. If you do not read the rule book, your head will be shaved. They all say they in unison over him. Then he act like he was super stubborn, act like he didn't want to shave his head. Then he came to audition with his head shaved, and then he did a little thing at the end.
Mr. Miles, I guess you didn't like the required piece as written.
Nah, I just thought I had a little something on the end.
Everybody humped. The upperclassmen humped, saying he did a good job. Did 5 hunts, 3 hunts. I can't remember how many hunts it was.
Your line seems to think otherwise.
What could be? J. Anthony Brown, I think, was in it. Yeah, he was in it. He was on the other team. He was leading the other team. So Nick went to him, but then they wanted him to give information about the team. He was like, I'm not doing that. So then that was down there. Then the dude that was head of drumline taught him how to read music.
The best, Devin. But when you're on the field, nobody hears you. They hear the band.
And then they end up teaming up, child, and da. But yeah, that makes you want to go to school too. So I kind of lived that life too. Like I just lived all the music life, but the drumline was good. Drumline was one of the ones that make you want to go to college too. It's pretty good. We don't really have stuff like that anymore. They be trying, but it just don't really be working. 11 basketball. It was a journey, but that was a good portion of it when they were seriously together, you know, after high school where they was together. So I don't know if it made you want to go to college, but it was good showing college, you know, college basketball, college love. It was cool. showing that.
And I had curfew. What was I supposed to do?
Anytime you see a college setting in a movie or in a show, well, in a show it would be more than a setting, but a movie, it can have some type of positive impact on you. So, basketball's cool. I don't know if I have much to say about them being in college per se, because it's a short, it ain't really the main part of the story, you know. How high was them in college? I don't know if that made you want to go to college. Maybe it did, but yeah, I'm trying to think of a movie that was like sitting around college. And they didn't even, it's funny because they didn't even know each other, but then Method Man and Redman didn't even know each other. They just happened to meet. They both was in a car. Both of them had different stuff they needed, so they ended up talking.
Got blunt?
Got weed? Man, that shit smell good as hell, dog. I'm Jamal.
Peace, Silas.
Man, that's something in the bag.
Guy in the bag. What's up, dog? That's Ivy. Nah, that's the Ivy.
And Redman got out the car, running around. I'm a ghost.
I'm a ghost. Sister,
I'm over here.
You're a ghost, man. Cool. That explains everything. I'm up here trying to put my fucking hand through.
He said, stick my in the vent or something. I don't know what he said, but that was hilarious. Ha is really funny too. Get him. And then he was roasting the dude. Get him.
Get him. Oh, Green Jimmy the cricket suit wearing ass motherfucker. Get him. Oh, short Colin Powell haircut having ass motherfucker. Get him. Little Angela Davis mustache wearing ass motherfucker.
And the dude, the patrol dude on the bike, they got hooked on the stuff.
Hugging all the good shit. Okay, that's fine. Let's go, Ivory.
Wait, Ivory here?
I need money.
I need money? He's a mute. When we first hooked up, he wrote on a slip of paper, I need money. I said, shit, me too. And we started making it together after that.
He didn't talk the whole time. Then at the end, I think it was hits on the streets or something like that, job. Milk, move 5 move, milk.
You shot you! Stop! Bring it down!
People didn't know but when they was eating Cheetos, I don't like Cheetos, but every time I think about that, it's funny.
6 presidents.
Again, I only seen some stuff.
Even the episode of Martin, like if I'm eating grapes, how he was eating them, it just makes me laugh. And so Cheetos, and they was getting it all on floor, he got mad. He was the daddy and half and half too. Mike Epps was in it too. Nobody said that now. Like you, obviously, I feel like that was an accident. I don't think that was written or not. Don't nobody say that now. Like you said that now.
When the had another bitch come into my life. Nobody say that now. Like you say that now.
I think that was improvised, and there was what's the other comedian name? Squancho. I think that was Squancho.
I still don't know what that shit means, but it sounds good about it.
And Lisa was in it from Say the Bell. I say the last bell. Say the Bell, she was in it. Dyslexia, she was in it. She was dating a white dude.
I know what you're trying to do, okay? You're trying to frick her.
Then obviously Method Man wanted her.
You discovered all this crazy shit. You're a straight up genius, girl.
He was super smart too.
Peace can also be used interjectionally as a request, greeting, or farewell. So, try to find another way to be an asshole.
Dee Dee was actually in that. Dee Dee from Abraham was in that. Essence Hall, I think that's her name. She was in that. She was the president's daughter, and Redman was dating her.
Who is that?
There's a lot of funny moments in that. Oh, that's what I was talking about. The dude, I need money. When he at the end, when the dude slit his coat, he's like, "Oh no, this is the."
Oh, this mother messed up my back up.
Popcorn player.
It's a gift. A gift from above.
I need money. You talk.
Why, yes, Jamal, there's somewhat of a surprise to me also. Lord, it's a gift! It's a gift from above!
Oh, too, when after they finished roasting, dude, get him. I mean, we saw every time we roasted, we was like, get him. Then you just hype the person up, get him. But no, when they was pretending like it was the white dude that was their friend, like he was their roommate, was saying stuff.
This class is fucking boring. I'm out of here.
Excuse me, did I hear you say something?
With all due respect, sir, suck my dick.
That was hilarious too.
You're an asshole.
Did you just call me an asshole?
No, I said idiot.
An idiot? No, sir. No, sir. What?
That was funny. How that is. Yeah, that's a good movie. I know they remade it, so I didn't watch it because like I said, no thank you. But Ha is really good. feel like when people be asking for 2, like, not remake, I don't know if that's supposed to be a remake or 2. I feel like they said 2, so I don't know, maybe it's supposed to be their sons or something. I don't know how that worked, but, or I don't even know if they was Method Man and Redman was in it, I don't know, but, I've been talking about the remakes that were actually not bad to me. White Man Can't Jump, they actually did that pretty good. Like, out of remakes, that was a good remake. And then House Party, people talk about it, the remake of it. I'm talking about the newer one with, what's the dude's name? The singer guy, what is his name? Can't remember his name, but I thought that was a cool remake. I didn't mind it. You know, I mean, the LeBron James portion was a bit much, but I didn't really mind it. Higher Learner, I don't really remember. It's kind of traumatizing. I don't know. Like Tyra Banks and then getting shot. It's like kind of traumatizing for me. I don't know. But I know it's a college movie, so I want to talk about it. But what's that movie with that white teacher back in the day? This ain't college, but it's a white teacher. She was in the disenfranchised school and helping them. That was a good movie. I can't think it was a white teacher. It's other movies like that, like have that concept, but I can't think of that movie. I don't know why that made me think of that, but. Yeah, Higher Learning, I know it's a movie center in college, that's why I mentioned it, but it's nothing that, like I said, I don't even know if I've seen the whole thing. I might have seen certain scenes from it growing up, I don't know, but even now, I wouldn't watch it. House Party 2 is my least favorite House Party of the originals, the 3, maybe even 4, because the one with Marcus Houston and, IMAX in it, the 4th one. Where he threw a party at I think it was his uncle. His uncle house. I don't know. But anywho, House Party 2 is my least favorite house party, but it is centered around college. They're in college. So Play was always messing Kid over, child. He done use his tuition money.
Hold up, what's up with the extra ends? Yo, sometimes you gotta pay what you owe, right?
Right.
And then Kid had to work at the cafeteria and struggle and try to. Who fool was he? Was it? Because he had a white roommate. I don't know why all these movies have to cast somebody white in it. So he gonna get to that in a minute, like in Parkers and stuff like this and whatever. But and even Different World the first season, like what's going on? We can't have that about that. But what is? Even Martin, the engineer, was white too. It's like, what is going on? I feel like Living Single only showed it when they had it to start. Even Wayans Brothers, they had the white cop before they had D. Yeah. Fresh Prince. It was their classmates and teachers was white. But anyway, I was about to say took Kid money to do something else. He eventually worked it out with him, whatever, for him to stay in school.
I'm sorry, man.
They had Play go to college too, and even Martin character, Blau, go to college too. That would have been cool. It probably would have been funner if they did it that way, but they did like that since the tuition money and, Kid, why do I keep saying Kid? Play wanted to, be in the music business. Since the first one, he wanted to be in the music business, so they were still having him kind of do that, but they could have made him be in school and him try to find people in the school to do music and sign them and stuff like that. Like, they could have switched that around. Maybe it would have been better, like I said, if they were both first in school. College shows. Obviously, Different World is the main college show that, made people want to go to school. Everybody always say Different World made them want to go to school. I was talking about Different World in another video, so I don't want to go too in depth, but I feel like it had a good run. It had a lot of seasons. Like I said in another video, I think Denise leaving was probably the best thing, and then Willie becoming the main lead, and it was really good because her character development was very great. They had all the stories. Like Different World to me was like the Degrassi for college though. Like, I know a lot of people didn't watch Degrassi, Euphoria. I don't watch it, but I'm pretty sure it's just like Degrassi. Like skins that they canceled for one season because it was so vulgar about high school kids. Sinbad was in it too, and then Lisa was supposed to be like the older person going back to college, but she was staying in the dorms, which was kind of weird. But I know they say freshmen gotta stay in the dorm, but when you come in older, do you gotta stay in the dorm? I don't know how that works, but we didn't have nobody older and stuff, but Yeah, them having the white girl in it, because I don't know why they was like, in order for her to work, it has to be at least one white character on, but then they don't ever come back. But like the seasons after, so I don't know what that was. That was strange. I was watching Different World the other day. Just Dwayne Whitley. I might do this next. Do couples, like black couples on TV. Cause they was one of the ones. I feel like I talked about it briefly in my video, but yeah, Different World was great. Like they had real life situations. Like it really did teach you a lot of stuff. They did a lot of situations. It was stuff about abuse, stuff about grade. I love Debbie Allen. Auntie Debbie. Love Debbie Allen. You know, she had a lot to do with the show directing, you know, writing wise. So obviously it was gonna be good. But yeah, it's so funny because she had a lot to do with it. But then also her sister was the mom in Cosby Show. So me and Denise obviously came from the Cosby Show. It was like a spinoff. Fresh Prince, obviously it didn't start with them being in college, but eventually, I feel like, was that a community college that they were in? I don't know. Maybe they wanted to show the family, so they didn't really dig deep into the college life. They didn't really dig deep into the college life like that. Like I said, maybe, I can't remember if it was a community college, and I see why they didn't. But if it was a community college, I about to say Carlton was there because he went off to school, but then Will had burnt down the kitchen, so Carlton ended up coming back. I think that's what it was. Don't quote me on it. I don't know. I've seen Fresh Prince a lot, so I need a sale. You need a for 45, 95. Oh, what a deal! It's sunny. It's Fresh Prince got so many quotables. It's ridiculous, but probably was an episode of that where she wanted Will or whatever, but he was with Lisa, the alone character. I was thinking of shows that had a little college in it, and that's what I thought of that. But Parks was community college, which is weird because they were in a fraternity and a sorority, but I didn't think that community college had sororities and fraternities, and they pledged when they was freshmen because the mama wanted to be in it too, which is funny. They made Kim slow. I don't know why they always have to make somebody slow on a show, because Sinclair was kind of slow on Living Single. They was trying to make her slow, but then she evolved. Cole for Martin. I feel like Kim wasn't slow in moesha, but they was making her slow and sometimes she'd be like they made me laugh. But that was sent around college. I don't even know how she made it all them years, because we know towards the end she failed in her grades. I don't even know how she made it. And then the Stevie was rich and so smart. I don't know why she was at a community college. I don't know if they explained it at the beginning of the show, although I watch Parkers a lot, but usually the first season and stuff, yeah, I usually don't watch that a whole bunch. The first season, so usually the first season isn't like the best season. They don't get good till later on. I'm talking about extremely good, like really good. Once all the characters are developing stuff. But yeah, so she was rich and she was smart. So I don't know why she was at a community college. I don't know if they ever explained it. Maybe they did. Like I said, I watch Parks a lot, but I'm not usually watching the first season, so I don't know. Or yes, the first season, I also like the first episode or two. Like those, you skip those. So just like the pilot episodes, and usually, that's them figuring it out. Now, see, this is what I thought when you first went to emotion. But once they went to college, they actually really focused on college. Her, Nisi, and Hakeem, like they actually focused on them being in school. I feel like it was a big part of it with them, but it wasn't a big part with Caution and Will. But yeah, I remember when she dated the dude. What was his name? Aaron? Yeah, Aaron, and the dude tried to roofie her or whatever. I don't think she was in school yet. They ended up coming in obviously the next year. I believe that's when she was in high school. But he ended up roofing her, and they ended up having to save her or whatever. So that's a lesson right there. And then the dude from Sister that was some Tia boyfriend, he ended up trying to make a strong move, of course, himself on Nisi, and she had to fight him off or whatever. That was in a college dorm. Sister was one of them shows. Obviously, it started with them being in college, in high school. Then, see, that's another one where they kind of focused on them being in school, which is, I guess, the natural progression to be to school. I thought maybe the transition to community college is easy. I don't know if that was an actual school, community college either. I think it was maybe a small university. I don't know. I can't really remember. But then obviously they boyfriends too went with them. But Tia boyfriend, I think he worked security or something. I don't think he was actually taking classes at first. Maybe he eventually did, but so that was just their way to keep him being around him because you know he worked. He was a mechanic at first or whatever, but I think of something big that happened. Oh, the pledging thing I think happened where I think it had to be them in college when Tia was in, which you would think that was pledging thing. I think it was Sigma Gamma Rho or something like that. Or it was supposed to be a version of Sigma Gamma Rho because you ain't really supposed to say the actual fraternity, sorority or fraternity, but the girl didn't like Tia because she wanted Jordan, which is Tamara. She didn't like Tamara because she wanted Jordan, which Jordan was Tamara's boyfriend, so she was hazing her extra strong opposed to everybody else. And then Tia had to put up with them because the girl was the president, so then they ended up kicking off, and then I think Tia became the president, and then Tamara was like, I don't really want to be in it, and yada yada yada. So that was something that I could think of from it. I want eventually her and Inez, Brianna and Inez, which is called Pratt, and the guy, they ended up going, but Spirit didn't go with them. I don't know what happened with that, but Spirit didn't go with them. And then Ray J, it was so weird. They ended up getting a whole group of people. It just, out of all the shows that transitioned to college, that was the weirdest one. Like, Spirit didn't come with them. Then Ray J was in it. Then it was like 3 other white people. It was so weird. Like, they changed the dynamic drastically. I don't know what happened with that, but yeah, that was cool. But it was just such a different feel from anything else or what they had originally before. But that's all I got that I can think of as far as like college shows and movies that was like super centered around college. So that's all I got. Bye.